13 scary ghost videos that should not exist. Basement Shadow Person. The following video is brought to us by a YouTube channel named Whatever Entertainment. The channel only has 8 videos and was created by a man named Jesse Morgan. Most of his videos have been on this so-called spirit or shadow person that Jesse claims is living in his house. He states that for the last few months there have been weird bangs and noises coming from his basement, and that it constantly sounds like someone is walking up and down their basement steps. Jesse's wife thought it may be their cats, seeing how their litter box is in the basement. This night, however, the cats were upstairs in her daughter's room, and his dog can be heard whining almost the entire length of this video. Jesse states that what he caught on camera has more than scared him, and he is now terrified of being in the house.
Anyways, I'm here because I'm videotaping because I keep hearing some crazy shit coming from my basement. Like pounding, stuff being moved. You hear it? So anyways, I'm just going, you hear it sound like someone walking up down the steps. But anyways, I'm going down and I've decided to videotape it to have proof for my wife. She doesn't believe me. Alright, here we go. Hello? I know I hear you down here. I know I heard you. Holy f***! Oh my f***! Dude! I just saw it. Holy shit, man. Holy f***! Holy f***! Dude, I swear to gosh. I just heard it. Holy shit. Dude, there's nothing down here. There's nothing down here. What the f*** is going on, man?
Since recording this video back in 2016, he has since made a follow-up video in his new house that he's recently moved into, and he only decided to make this second video because he started having some weird things happening.
Okay, so anyways, I've been having some really weird shit happening to me lately. Just in our new house, I moved, and tonight just stuff is happening. My dog is acting nuts, and well, anyways, battery's low. Of course, I just freaking put this thing on the charger. Battery's at 15%. But anyways, just having weird stuff happening, dog flipping out and everything. You guys all kind of been asking about me like making like a follow-up video or something like that. So this is what I'm going to do with the follow-up. We moved in a new house probably about 3 months ago maybe. And since we've been moving here, that the whole house kind of just has been getting crazy. I remodeled kitchen, did everything. Oh shit! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, dude!
YouTube commenters have suggested that maybe whatever it was has followed Jesse all the way to the new house. He has since uploaded a couple of videos updating people on the latest goings on. You can check his videos in their entirety on his YouTube channel, Whatever Entertainment. Traveling Shadow. This next video is slightly more interesting as it was recorded in or on a commercial plane. I'm unsure of the original source, but I found this video from a secondary uploader named Dark Mysteries. The description of their video states that the original filmer of this video was a supervisor who worked for the Mexican airline company Aeromexico. They claim to have caught what most people call a shadow person or shadow man on one of their planes late one night after everyone had already disembarked. If we slow it down and replay it a couple of times, it almost looks like whatever it is morphs from being up in a corner to down on the floor within a split second. It's important to note that no one else was on the plane besides the supervisor recording this video. So what do you think? Real or just another fake video? You decide. Coke and Mentos. This video was uploaded to YouTube by Curtis Robertson. This is the only video he ever uploaded to this channel, and it was almost 8 years ago. Curtis had been in his new house for only a couple of months at this point, but yet he kept hearing things. He attempted to set up a few cameras to capture noises on a few occasions, but got nothing. Then the following happened. Basically, Curtis and his friend decided to film a quick funny video of a Coke and Mentos challenge. However, someone or something had other plans.
How many you got left?
There's only 2 left, so it's...
Right, well yeah, just do 2 then.
This is, we're gonna read some Mentos and then drink, well, it's not that cold, it's Pepsi Max, but there's only 2, so...
It's fizzy, it should work. Working?
Nah.
You should, go on, give it a bit. Give it a bit. What's it?
No. What? What? What's up?
Dude.
What?
Dude.
What?
Look.
What?
Look.
What the fuck?
Fuck, let me out.
Curtis states that he wasn't aware that the door had actually opened until he watched the footage back. This is probably one of the creepiest Coke and Mentos challenges out there. Could this be the real deal, or just another cleverly planned internet prank? Lurking Shadow. This short video was uploaded by a YouTube channel named Suspect Sky. It was part of a longer 30-minute compilation of videos on the subject of shadow people. The original uploader of this video is unknown. I've had to remove the audio for copyright reasons, however, the gist of the video is a couple are up late one night hanging out in their living room. The woman has grabbed the camera and started recording because the couple has started hearing noises throughout their apartment. As she turns the camera on, she captures the fridge door opening and closing. Soon after this happens, the couple hear weird sounds coming from their little closet. Scared to open it, they call out to whoever may be in there to come out. The man walks up to it and opens it, and there's no one there. Soon after that, the woman pans the camera around the room as to scan the apartment, explaining to the camera that nobody else is in there with them. However, she captures something that neither of them witnessed at the time. Devil's Tramping Ground. The following video is almost 10 minutes long, however, the part we are interested in is only a few seconds of that. The video was originally uploaded by a man named Kevin over on his channel Kevin the Custodian Ghost Hunter. In this video, Kevin and his friend Jade have gone to the Devil's Tramping Ground, a camping spot located in a forest in Bear Creek, North Carolina. It has been the subject of persistent local stories which frequently allege that the devil tramps and haunts a barren circle of ground in which nothing is supposed to grow. Despite all of these tales known to the people in the area, Kevin goes to explore it anyway. And what he accidentally captures on camera have only proved that there's more to the Devil's Tramping Ground than hearsay.
Or had to get out here in a hurry.
If we take a look again, this time slowed down, we can see something in pale blue over Jade's left shoulder. Most people who have seen this video believe that it could possibly be a ghost or spirit of sorts gliding through and into the woods. Could this possibly be the real thing? You be the judge of that. You can check out Kevin's video in full on his channel, Kevin the Custodian Ghost Hunter. Figure at window. The following video comes to us from Demi 2009 Ization. A group of English teenagers are playing ball one day outside on what appears to be the greens of an old estate or boarding manor. One of the boys playing catch happens to see something out of the corner of his eye up in the attic or top floor of one of the buildings. The girl recording this video pans across, zooms in, and sees this.
I think you can't catch this.
Throw it higher.
Come on, to me, no one else. To me, to you. To me! Boy, what is that?
What was that?
Can you see that there?
Oh my days, that was creepy.
Boy, what was that? I think we should go up there and have a look.
After seeing this, the teens get a hold of Karen, the manager, who took them up to the very place they saw the eerie figure standing. Karen states that is impossible as that particular room has been locked for over 2 years.
Have we seen him? He was up there?
I've got it on film.
This room's locked, guys. It's been locked for 2 years.
No, but I need to see something. Something him.
You can't.
I've got it on camera.
The room's been empty.
There's a boy's face in the corner of the window.
Show you now. There's not even a handle in the door, you know.
Are you supposed to get in there? Oh, I think he fell over.
The room's empty.
Look in here.
I told you it's been empty for years.
The original uploader states that they couldn't sleep after they recorded this. And I'm not surprised either. I mean, if this was real, and I'm not saying it is, but if it was, I too would have trouble sleeping at night. Football figure. A woman named Anna was recording her daughter performing her gymnastic routine at a football game one night at Sylmar High School, when she accidentally caught more than she was expecting.
As the Sylmar Spartans took on the Reseda Regents on this Halloween night, the face paint was scary, so was the score. But at football games here, many say nothing is spookier than this.
And I said, oh my God, what is that? And I ran to my friends and, can you believe it? Can you see that?
Anna Deano was sitting in the stands last November during Sylmar's game versus San Fernando, recording her daughter Mariella in a cheerleading routine. Anna says a month later, when she looked at the video, she saw a mysterious ghost-like figure running across the field.
And she showed it to me and I was like, I don't know what that is.
He must have been like a good corner or running back. He was gone.
Since then, the mystery figure has become known as the Sylmar Ghost.
You think that's real?
I'm asking you, what do you think?
It don't look Photoshop, it looks real as real can be.
Everyone she has shown has no real explanation for what it could have been and insists that the footage that she took that night has not been doctored in any way. However, what do you guys think? Could this have possibly been a quarterback that died many years earlier? You decide. BARMBY Place Ghost. This next video is quite old and was recorded back in the 1990s by Adam Mawson. Over a 10-year period, Adam filmed paranormal activity within his house, and it all started in 1991. He never believed in ghosts before moving to this house, and some of the things that happened were quite disturbing, so he decided to film as much as he could. They set up multiple cameras on camera stands in each room of the house for 1 hour, leaving the house each time. They viewed the footage afterwards and were surprised to find that they caught something very disturbing. See for yourself. After capturing this on camera, Adam and his friends started to dig on the history of the house at the Central Library. They eventually found out that the street that his mum and dad's house was built on was originally part of a cemetery, which they thought was bad enough. Then they found out that the top of the street is where his mum and dad's house is, also a wool sorter's mill which a fire broke out in back in the late 1940s. In those days, the workers were mostly kids, and it just so happened that 14 children died in that very fire. Then, someone decided that in 1965 it would be a good idea to build a set of 3 houses on the exact same site of the wool mill, which, you guessed it, is directly where his parents' house is now. So, did Adam capture one of those children on camera back in the 1990s? You be the judge. Midnight Visitor. This truly freaky video was uploaded to YouTube by Christian Richmond. The video shows a man by the name of Dwayne Brooks waking up at midnight to a bunch of bangs in his house. Soon after explaining this to the camera, the sound can be heard coming from behind him. He turns the camera and sees this.
Okay, it's like midnight right now. I was sleeping on my couch and I heard a loud bang. I've heard it before, but I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was the dogs on the deck or something. But I think if I sit and wait, you'll see I just seen it. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. There it is. It's my cupboards. Let's see. Holy shit, I'm just shaking. I'm just gonna sit here and videotape for a minute. See what happens. See what happens. This is scary. Oh, holy shit. Holy shit.
Visibly shaken and surprised at what is happening, Dwayne gets up off the couch and walks toward the cupboards, which continue to open and close all on their own. He states that this is his grandma's old house, which in my mind might explain things. Perhaps this is her messing around with him, who knows. Whoever it may be, they haven't quite finished yet.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How? Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay. I'm cool. I'm cool. Let me get up and... Ooh, I'm just shaking. Look at my goosebumps. Okay. It's my grandma's old house too. It's old. I remember that light being on. Let's see what this looks like. I don't want to go too close to. That's just creepy. I have no idea. Like, there's nobody in my house right now. Like, nobody. I can hear something in that room. Okay. That's f***ing weird. What is that? Somebody's in that room. Ah! Whoa! Okay. Look at those goosebumps. I'm gonna go look. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Ooh, it's scary. There's like nobody in here. I'm freaking out, man. This is scary shit. This is really scary shit. I knew I could hear stuff before, but I don't know. It's so weird. Like I could hear it. I'm going outside.
After realizing that no one is in the next room, he makes his way back to where he came from, when all of a sudden the cupboard doors start opening and closing again. This is obviously the breaking point for him, and he decides to leave. Motion sensing. The following few videos are all brought to us by Veronica Shannon, an American woman who only has a YouTube channel to document the weird occurrences in her house. Story goes, Veronica bought a motion detecting sensor or camera because she was having a lot of so-called issues at her house, including her kids waking up almost every night at around 3 AM screaming, terrified. At one stage, Veronica and her friend were trying to contact or speak with the supposed spirit occupying her house. Her 2 young boys started crying from their room. She and her friend went rushing to see if the boys were okay. However, the bedroom door had somehow been jammed shut, and it took the 3 adults to break down the door. Luckily, the boys were okay, but this scared Veronica enough to move out of the house. These are just some of the videos she managed to capture on her motion sensing camera before she moved places. What do you think of these videos in particular? Let me know in the comments down below. The slamming door. This video was uploaded by Polish YouTuber The Slamming Door back in 2015. The channel has for some 5 or 6 years now been uploading the paranormal type of videos, and this one is no different. The video starts off with a camera on a tripod recording a room in the Polish man's apartment. About 2/3 into the video, the man starts to hear things moving on their own, so he decides to grab the camera up off the tripod and gets out of there. As he moves towards the door, things start to pick up, or should I say someone or something starts to pick stuff up. Watch this.
Kurwa, jeszcze nie teraz, jak w sobotę. Kurwa mać. No nie będę połączyć, żeby tu wrócić. Tak chuj.
Judging by his breathing, I think it's safe to say that he was at least a little bit scared. As he exits the house, CDs among other things appear to be flying up into the air, almost as if someone is throwing them. It's been over 4 years now since the man's last video, and most people have assumed that he has moved out of the apartment for good. But who really knows? SNCH. This next video comes from one of the most unusual channels I've come across so far. It was uploaded with many others by a channel named SNCH. The channel has 38 videos, most of which are only about 10 or 11 seconds in length. The one particular video we are interested in is no different. It follows many other short videos where a group of young men hear noises coming from one of the rooms in their apartment. After much hesitation, the man who records the video decides to go and check it out.
Cuba's right below Florida. All we would have to do is take a boat down to Cuba.
My camera's like, what the f, dude? Holy sh! What the f, dude? Like, holy shit! I have no f***ing clue. I'm not checking that f***ing door, dude. I'm not f***ing checking that door, dude. No, you are so f***ing brave right now. Holy shit! What did? No, dude. No. F that, dude. No. F that. What did you see? What did you see? It's the f***ing light. Man. Dude, what the f?
Have a place?
My camera's off, dude. The fucking screen's like completely black, dude. No, it's completely black. I'm so. Oh, dude, I'm getting the move. I have no idea, man. I didn't see anything.
If you weren't paying close enough attention to the video, you may have missed that there appears to be a disfigured face hovering just outside the window. Some people say that their YouTube channel is haunted, others just think their house is. Whatever the case, there's no doubt that there are very strange things happening. Skinwalker Scream. This somewhat unusual video is brought to us via Big Dill. He explains himself as just a guy who enjoys creepy videos, known now as the Skinwalker guy. I'm going to assume because of this very video. He starts the video by explaining that he and his friends have just heard some really unusual things in the near distance. He adds that beyond the fence he stands next to while he records the video is a state park and says that no one should be back there. Well, there was.
So I'm up at the ridge line right now about where the fence is at, and so behind this fence over here there's a wood line. It's about 9:48 in the night. So we just heard a scream a little bit ago. I don't know if you could see past this, but so behind this where I'm pointing right now, there's a forest back there, and that's a pretty big forest. It's a state park. So there's nothing that's back there, and it's protected. So I don't know. But we're back here, and there's this fence right here that protects my friend's yard, where we're at now. And from that, I don't know what you'd call this, but there's a pasture right here with a bunch of trees. You can't really see them. I don't know if you can see that tree or not. You see that tree right there, that fern, right there? That's a fern, and then there's a bunch of other ferns all around. And it gets more dense as you go back. But what happens is this creature comes up against this fence, and it jumps this fence. And it was standing, we think, right in this where I'm standing right now. And my friend's inside right now, but I'm getting this footage. And did you hear that? That was fucking it. Oh. Guess I'm out.
His reaction seems genuine and legit sounds frightened by the horrible sound the unknown creature is making just a couple of 100 feet away. Now, I don't know about you guys, but a small fence like this wouldn't exactly give me the confidence to get that close to a supposed skinwalker.